Morning everybody. Today discuss theorem 10.1, 10.2, some facts and exercise 10.2. So first theorem is 10.1. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So here the figure, this is tangent, this is a perpendicular line. We will prove this is perpendicular on AB. This is any line passing through the point O. So here given a circle with center O and tangent AB to the circle at point P. To prove OP is the perpendicular to AB. Proof. Take point Q on AB other than P and join OQ, and other than point P and O join P. Q. OP. Q lie outside the circle. Here Q is the outside the circle in figure. Therefore OQ is the longer than radius OP of the circle, because this point lie on circle and this point lie out of the circle. So OP is the less than OQ. So here OQ is greater than OP. For every point on the AB except the point P, means without P, and all points of AB is exterior point of circle. So OP is the always less than all the distance of the O to the point of AB. So OP is the perpendicular. We also know that the perpendicular distance always less than the other distance of any point between a line. So OP is the perpendicular to AB. So OP perpendicular AB. Proof. Next theorem is 10.2. This is an important theorem, but other than means 10.1 compared to 10.1. 10.1 also, the length of tangents drawn from an external point of the circle are equal. P is the external point and P, Q and P are the tangents. Here give a circle with center O, a point P lying outside the circle. So this is P outside the circle. Two tangents PQ, PR on the circle. To prove PQ is equal to PR. Proof. In triangle OQP, here OQP, in this triangle we join the P to O, and triangle ORP, angle OQP is equal to angle OPR. OQP is equal to ORP, each 90 degree. Theorem also prove the tangent at the any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius. Again, and OQ is equal to OR, because this is the radius of circle. So here OQ is equal OR, radius of the circle. OP is equal to OP, this is common. Hence triangle OQP congruent triangle ORP. with condition RHS. So PQ is equal to PR by CPCT. And other hand, proof this theorem by Pythagoras theorem in triangle OPR using the Pythagoras theorem, that is equation, and again use the Pythagoras theorem other triangle, that are the equation. This is equation OP square are equal. From this equation to this LHS equal, then RHS also equal. So here the OQ or OR is the radius, so this is cancelled, so equal PQ is equal to PR. So square root taking the both sides, so this is PQ is equal to PR. So this is the other method of this proving this theorem. So we will use any one method. And note here, to note, first is there is no tangent to a circle passing through a point lying inside the circle. If the point lying inside, then no tangent draw these points, because if you draw a line to this point, so this line is not tangent, this line is secant. There is one and only one tangent to a circle passing through a point lying on the circle. If the point lying on the circle, then only one and one tangent draw this point. Third is there are exactly two tangents to a circle through a point lying outside the circle. If the point lying outside, then we will draw only two tangents of this point. Exercise 10.2. Then first question, choose the correct option and given justification. First, from a point Q, the length of tangent to a circle is 24 centimeter and the distance of Q from the center is 25 centimeter. The radius of the circle is, so here draw a figure. O is a center, PQ is a tangent. Here given OQ is equal to 25 centimeter, OP is equal to 24 centimeter. We will find the OP. This is the radius. We know that the radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact lie as OP perpendicular PQ in triangle OPQ using the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square. Here hypotenuse is OQ square is equal to OP square, means perpendicular square, plus PQ square. Imply that, put the value here. OQ is 25 square is equal to OP. We will find OP, so OP is OP square and PQ is 24 square. So imply that square of 25 is 625, OP is OP square plus square of 25 is 576. This is 5. Imply that 625 minus 576 is equal to OP square. So minus here, so this is remaining 49 is equal to OP square. Imply that 49 square root, taking square root both sides, so OP, that means OP is equal to 7 centimeter. This is answer. Next question. So option is, correct option is A. Next question. In a given figure, this is given figure, if TP and TQ are the two tangents to the circle with center O, so that angle POQ is equal to 110, then angle PTQ is equal to, find the value of angle PTQ. Okay, so given that angle POQ is equal to 110 and angle PTQ, find OPT is equal to OQT is equal to 90 degree, because OP perpendicular PT and OQ perpendicular TQ. In quadrilateral, this is make a quadrilateral. So quadrilateral POQT, sum of interior angle of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So here this is the 360 degree. Put the value of these angles. So imply that, what is the value of POQ? So POQ is 110. So this is 110 degree plus angle OPT is 90 degree plus angle OQT is 90 degree. Sorry, this is 90 degree plus this angle we find is equal to 360 degree. So here total is, this is 90 plus 180, or 180 plus 110 is 290 plus angle PTQ is equal to 360 degree. So 290 transfer here. So PTQ is equal to, so here solving here, so angle imply that angle PTQ is equal to 360 minus 290. So imply that angle PTQ is equal to 70 degree. So correct option is B here. Next question is third. Third is here. This is, if tangents PA and PB from a point to circle with center O, center is O and other point is P, an angle of 80 degree, that is complete angle is 80 degree, then angle POA is equal to, means this angle we find. So here solving this question, given angle APB equal 80 degree and angle POA is we find, we know that angle OT perpendicular AP and OB perpendicular BP, this is also, then angle OAP is equal to angle OBP is equal to 90 degree, means this angle and this angle are 90 degree. So this make a complete a quadrilateral PAOB. So here use the property of quadrilateral, sum of interior angle is 180 degree. So here use the 180 degree, sorry 180 degree, no 180 degree, 360 degree. Here this is the quadrilateral, so 360 degree. So use condition angle APP plus angle OAP plus angle OBP plus angle AOB is equal to 360 degree. Put here value ABP is 80 degree. This is 90 degree. This is 90 degree plus angle AOB is equal to 360 degree. So totaling here 260 degree plus angle AOB is equal to 360 degree. Imply that angle AOB is equal to 360 degree minus 260 degree. Imply that angle AOB is equal to this is 100 degree, but we will find the angle POA. POA means this angle. So we know that angle APOA is equal to angle PBO is equal to 1/2 angle AOB. This condition is also proved here in previous theorem. If in this theorem this and this triangle are congruent triangle, so by CPCT this and this are equal. So this is the half of this complete angle, means this angle QOR. So this is the half by CPCT. So here using this condition here using, so this is angle POA is equal to 1/2 into 100 degree. So imply that angle POA is equal to 50 degree. Answer is 50 degree. So correct option is A. Okay. Next question is fourth question. So fourth question as a theorem. Prove that the tangents drawn at the end of a diameter of a circle are parallel. So here draw a figure. AB and CD two tangents. PQ is the diameter, O is the center. This is given. To prove AB parallel CD, we will prove here AB parallel CD. Proof. We know that radius drawn to these tangents will be perpendicular to tangents. Thus angle APO 90 degree. APO because this is the perpendicular. OP is the radius. This is the perpendicular. So APO angle BPO angle CQO and DQO are 90 degree, means all angle are 90 degree. So here angle APO is equal to DQO, means A PO is equal to DQ, means both are 90 degree. So here equal, and APO and DQO are interior angles. Here this is the interior angles. So hence AB parallel CD. Here other condition use here, because if you not use the interior angle property, here use the property this angle and this angle sum are 90 degree. So we will also know that sum of same side angle of a transversal is 180 degree, that is line are parallel. Okay, this condition also use here if you don't use this condition. This depend you. So here this is proved. Next is fifth question. Fifth question is, prove that the perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangents to a circle passes through the center. Means here use the, if the perpendicular, a line join the perpendicular, draw a perpendicular line, this line passing through the center O. So given, consider a circle with center O, let AB be tangent, this is AB tangent, which touch the point circle P at P. This is the touch the circle at point P. To prove the line perpendicular to AB at the P passes through center O. So proof, this condition is proof. Let the perpendicular to AB at P, it passes through another point C. This condition we will let कि another point C is perpendicular passing through of P. So that means angle CPB is equal to 90 degree. This is the first condition. We know that the line joining the center at the point of contact to the tangent of the circle are perpendicular each other. This is the theorem 10.1 also proof. So here angle OPB is equal to 90 degree. Comparing दोनों equation, two equations, angle CPB is equal to angle OPQ. What in figure, here condition is angle OPB is greater than angle CPB. So here OPB is a greater. So that is, this condition is not possible. Therefore the perpendicular to AB through P passing through center O. This condition is proof. This is the next question is sixth question. The length of tangent from a point A at distance 5 cm from the center. Distance is 5 cm from the center of the circle is 4 cm and the distance is 4 cm. Circle to any point. The find the radius of the circle. So here we draw the figure with the given conditions. So here OA is 5 cm, AB is 4 cm. We will find the OB. Given OA 5 cm, AB 4 cm and OB is find. We know that OB perpendicular AB. OB perpendicular AB because OA is the radius and AB is the tangent. In triangle triangle OBA using the Pythagoras theorem. In this question we will use the Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square, hypotenuse is OA square is equal to OB square. Here OB square plus AB square. So this is AB square. Put the value here. OA is 5 centimeter. So this is 5 square is equal to OB is OB square. AB is 4 centimeter square. Now imply that square is 5, 25. OB is OB square and square of 4 is 16. Imply that 25 minus 16 is equal to OB square. Imply that subtract 25 minus 16, so value is 9. Is equal to OB square. Imply that square root of 9 is equal to OB. So here this is 3 is equal to OB. So OB is equal to, imply that 3 centimeter. This is your answer. Next question is 7th question. 7th question is two concentric circles are of radius 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Find the length of chord of the larger circle with center touch the smaller circle. So here draw a figure. Two concentric circles. Meaning of concentric circle is a common center of this circle. So here OA is equal to 5 centimeter, the radius of big circle, and OP is 3 centimeter, radius of small circle, and AB is, we will find this is the chord. So touch the small circle. Here AB is the chord and OP is the perpendicular bisector of AP. Then AP is equal to BP, imply that AB is equal to 2 into AP or 2 BP. Now use the Pythagoras theorem of this triangle. Triangle is OPA. OPA. So this is hypotenuse. So OP means OA square is equal to OP square plus AP square. Imply that OA is here 5 centimeter. So this is 5 square is equal to OP. What is OP? OP is 3 centimeter. This is 3 square plus AP is AP square. Imply that what is 5 square? 5 square 25. This is 9 plus AP square. Imply that 25 minus 9 is equal to AP square. This is 16 is equal to AP square. So take the square root both sides. So 16 is equal to AP, and this is 4 is equal to AP. Imply that AP is equal to 4 centimeter. This is answer. Thank you for watching this video, and Next question we will discuss next video of lecture. Thank you.